of their coaches.
No. 133. Oh, he played for the Lakers, didn't he?
Yeah, he played for
Lou
the
back in the day?
Lakers,
Yeah, he's
He
an
got
assistant coach
stepped
now.
over by one of the best moments in NBA history is when he got stepped over by Allen Iverson in the finals.
There you go.
Stepped over him?
Yeah, like he hit a shot and then stepped over him.
Whoa.
One of the most disrespectful moves ever. It's hilarious.
AI. That used to stand for Allen Iverson back in the day.
Not artificial intelligence?
No, not artificial intelligence. Although Allen Iverson did have a lot of artificial intelligence. Anyway, 133 to 92 was the unfortunate finish there yesterday. Cavs Clippers, they are off tonight. They are off tomorrow night, ostensibly, to sit there and think about what they've done. And then Wednesday night, they'll be back home at the Romo Fijo to take on Dominique Dawkins and the Atlanta Hawkins. Was it Wilkins or Dawkins?
Wilkins.
Wilkins.
Yes.
The
Dominic
Atlanta Hawkins,
Wilkins and the Atlanta Hawks. 7 o'clock on Wednesday night from the Romo Fijo here on WMMS. Throughout the month of February, of which there is one extra day, you can use the promo code HEART at CLE Clothing Company. And that'll get you 20% off whatever you get, no matter how many times you use it throughout the month. There's no minimum. There's no maximum. 20% off whatever you get. You want to go online, look around, cleclothingco.com. I saw, this made me very happy, by the way. I was just kind of going through, my calendar is filling up very quickly over the next few months, and I didn't realize that daylight saving time is so close.
When is
Spring
it?
forward.
March 8th, I think first weekend of March.
Really?
Why does
Yes.
that
real
make you
soon.
happy?
Because
For
we,
daylight?
Because then we don't go.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's still going to be gray.
but it's,
Yeah, at least it's not dark.
I feel like it's a mental thing, you
No,
know,
it
which
is.
is what people suffer from primarily this time of year.
You lose a whole hour of sleep, Alan. What are you doing?
I don't care. I'm already losing sleep. What do I care? But you know, you start to feel like the sun, whenever we get it,
I went to
will be
Florida,
around
dude. You
longer.
kidding me? I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I needed sunlight so bad.
Understood.
Man.
Yeah.
February's a tough one. February.
Yeah.
That's a tough month.
Alan, somebody very upset that I didn't mention the Italian bread place that they go to.
Oh, what
We're
would
talking
that be?
about Ciabatta Bing. So, whatever. I can't get to all of them, right? I don't know
Right.
all of them. Worst home loss in Cavaliers history is what I'm being
Whoa.
told.
Yep.
133 to 92. There's simply no way to know what that point differential is.
Unless you go to the game, then they have the little thing that says the diff.
That makes me laugh every time.
The diff.
The diff.
The designated interesting friend. Yeah, okay. Worst? That's their worst?
30
Home
points?
loss, yeah.
That's their worst home loss. I mean, they've been around for so long that I'm always surprised when some kind of new record is set. I'm like, really? You would have thought they would have hit the worst home loss ever.
What was 39 points? That's a
What
lot.
was it? 92
92 to 133?
133
oh, wow.
92.
41
Or
points.
41 points. Or 132. I don't remember. But yeah.
Either
But yeah,
way.
that's a
lot.
big loss. But I mean, they just got a new guy in there. They're getting used to him. He looked good in certain plays.
Andre Drummond?
Yeah. I still think they got a lot out of that deal. Because I think he opted into, or he's going to opt into his contract and stay with us all next year too. So
There you go.
yeah.
Right?
That's good. That's good.
Get some AD juice up in there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who else got it made? Anthony Davis, another AD. Anthony Davis from your Los Angeles Lakers, because I was at the convenience store the other day, and he's got lime and jalapeno chips.
Oh, my goodness.
And on the back, these are Ruffles. Got his signature on the bag. Ruffles is proud to sign Anthony Davis to our first ever chip deal.
I want a chip deal.
Now, you got to think that Lil Boosie's Rap Snacks, he's over there chuckling, right? Rap Snacks, they've been doing deals on chips for a long time. Cardi BBBBQ, whatever those flavors are. Some of them are good. Some of them are hot garbage.
Yeah.
But if you don't think that I grabbed a bag of the Ruffles lime and jalapeno Anthony Davis chips,
Are they delicious?
you're sore. I didn't say I ate them. Said I grabbed one. They're in my car as we speak.
You are the only person I know who will buy snacks and not eat them immediately. You said that last week. You're like, oh, I bought a candy bar and threw it in my fridge. I've never met a person like that.
Well, I want it to be cold before I eat it.
I understand. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
But, like, generally when I want a snack, I want a snack now, and I go get a snack and I eat it before I get home.
Allow me to explain.
Ready.
I was on my way to work this morning, stopped to get gas, went in to use the ATM, saw the chips, was not going to eat chips for breakfast.
Well, somebody's on a high horse.
No,
my name is Alan Cox. I don't need chips for breakfast.
You've never eaten chips for breakfast?
Not sober.
I eat chips for breakfast all the time.
No.
No, I don't.
You know what kind of shape that puts your body in for the rest of the day?
Round?
Chip shape.
Round shape?
Round shape. That is a shape. Yeah. Anyway, Anthony Davis, I assume maybe Ruffles is being a little cheeky, but they've signed Anthony Davis to their first ever chip deal. So everybody else, they have shoes, they have clothing, they have whatever. He got a chip deal. So congratulations to Anthony Davis.
What flavor are they?
Lime and jalapeno. On the way home tonight, if I tear into them, I will report to the three of you.
Thank you.
As you are more versed in, consider you snack aficionados, yes.
Went grocery shopping, like I said, went grocery shopping today. I will eat an entire bag of chips. If I buy a bag of chips, I will
What
sit
size?
and eat them all.
This is not a big bag of chips.
A big bag of chips.
I got like a little
the whole
snack bag
bag.
of chips.
I can't keep big bags of chips in my home because I will eat all of them.
So you're talking like if you have a family-sized bag of Ruffles from the grocery store,
I'll eat it
you'll
until my
tear through
stomach
it.
hurts.
Really?
Probably 2 or 3 sittings, I'll eat an entire bag of chips.
Over the course of like a day?
It depends. If I'm at home all day, like I had half a family-sized bag of blue Doritos that I ate the night of the Polar Blast. Friday night, I went home and I sat and I ate probably half a bag.
And you're
just
stone
sitting
cold
there
sober,
snacking.
just for the record. Mm-hmm. And that, like, after a while, that doesn't.
It tastes. I love chips, which is
But
why
they're
I don't
good.
buy
That
them
many?
often.
That
Yes,
many?
doesn't
Really?
bother me.
But
I want a
eating
snack.
that many is one of those things where like you don't even
can't
taste
stop.
it anymore.
That's
Can't
what I'm
stop.
saying.
Yeah, like it's
And then
like when you
licking
eat
the
too many
dust.
Sour Patch Kids and
Your mouth is raw.
your mouth's all raw, like you get that film on your tongue.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So at that point, that's just your brain taking over then. You don't want to eat all of them, but you can't stop.
But they taste so good that I.
Well, no, I'm not even saying that. I'm with Bill. I think after a while, I was watching a thing where they were talking about like the reason that there have to be such intense flavors now in everything is that our taste buds have been destroyed by all the artificial flavorings and all the artificial colorings, and so any particularly snack foods, but not just snacks, everything like. If you've ever eaten regular food lately, you might notice it doesn't really taste like anything because our taste buds have been hammered, bombarded with these
All
flavors.
this extreme flavor from the late 90s where they're like, we got to make things extreme.
Extreme.
It's blown our taste buds out.
So what I'm saying is I would think after a while, the law of diminishing returns, you'd be like Bill said, I don't even taste these anymore.
No,
I mean,
that's not how it is at all because I don't allow myself to have snacks like that often. I don't even keep them in the house because I know I have no self-control. So I buy things like Wheat Thins, like that are, okay, it's crunchy, kind of like a chip, but I won't feel bad when I sit down and eat a bowl of them.
So in your mind, it wouldn't be better to eat half a bag of blue Doritos, roll them up, set them aside so you've got half for later on.
I do
You'll
that.
plow through the whole thing.
I won't do a whole thing. I said it'll take about 2 or 3 sittings if I let myself.
But what I'm saying is that last chip can't taste nearly as good as that first
absolutely
one.
not. It gets to the point where I'm just like, I have to put these down right now. Like, it's like I sound fatter by the end of it. I gotta put it down.
You're
you know?
chip drunk.
I'm chip drunk. Today
I
I
can't
bought.
stand one more chip. I can't fit it in my face. I want a giant plate of waffles.
I bought like puffed cracker chips because you can eat like 30 of them and it's still only 100 calories. And I ate that with my turkey sandwich today, and it was not nearly as satisfying.
You like your crackers puffy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar flavored puff cracker chips.
And they're just
taste
so
like
disappointing.
So disappointing because it's
It is
not
so
what I want.
disappointing,
I want
yeah.
the blue bag of Lay's, salt and vinegar, burn your tongue off. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, these will probably be comparable. They're not.
That's another one that will just completely destroy
Oh,
your
yeah.
taste buds. The
Salt and vinegar?
they're so good. Like the
So
first
good.
3 are like the best thing you've ever had.
But you can't stop.
And then by 4 or 5, you're like, these aren't tasting the same. And then like you're like 12, 13, and you're like, well, what have I done? I knew this was going to happen.
I don't stop.
Hurts.
I've
And
been
then your
getting
stomach's
better.
all upset, and then you have to poop.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
What?
what?
Salt and vinegar chips don't make me poop.
I get better.
neither.
Not,
I mean,
not
everything
that
will eventually
fast.
make you poop.
Not like that fast where I go, oh, I ate chips 10 minutes ago, now I got poop.
Because I feel like I could just feel it like colliding in my stomach. It's just like, and it just forms a ball, and then all bad from there.
Yeah, I don't want that feeling.
Have those vinegar farts.
Don't want that feeling.
You never had vinegar farts?
No.
I don't think so.
From salt and vinegar?
I know.
Probably more likely from the salt than the vinegar.
No, I can smell the vinegar.
In your farts?
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't eat this Carolina Reaper. He's already got intestinal things going on.
Nah, he should.
I do okay with rationing healthy foods, where I'll be like, okay, this is one serving size. I'll put that in a bag or put it on a bowl or on my plate.
Well, yeah,
I'll
'cause they
count
all
out the
suck.
chips.
It's no fun to eat that way.
Right. And so I'm like, because I'm not going to binge on wheat thins.
Or broccoli.
Right.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to like real snack foods, or like I like those Oreo thins. I just bought those, put them in the fridge today. Ate like 5 of them as soon as I got home, just one right after the other. It's so good.
The lemon are real good.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't. I went with the classic. I almost got the mint. They had the mint.
I like the mint.
I was like, maybe
The
I need
coconut.
that. I like coconut too. I got coconut Greek yogurt today.
Mayonnaise. Have you had the mayonnaise ones?
Dude, you know what you do?
Mayonnaise
Hold on.
Oreos.
Let me blow your mind. You take the regular Oreo, take it apart, lick it, fill it with mayonnaise.
I like them to already be full.
Let me know.
What I do is I take them apart, fill them with toothpaste, put them back in the thing so the next person. I'll do
That's
it here
the
at work.
mint.
You think you're going to eat my Oreos? Made toothpaste. Good luck.
It's like better Trident, you know?
Yeah.
Just eat Oreo toothpaste after meals.
No, they are not called Anthony Davis Unibrow chips, by the way.
What?
They are. Hey, you want to talk to Marcel from Brooklyn, New York? Mm-hmm. After Dark Marcel is where you'll find him on social media. And he called last week, unsolicited. And I got to tell you, Marcel, I got a huge response from my audience when you called.
Yeah, I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Week 2 of myself on Mondays.
What I like
Alan
is,
Cox Show.
if I can interrupt, last time Marcel tweeted out that he was going to be on the show when he was on hold, and then he tweeted out, in case you missed it. And it was his clip, Bill, from our video playlist at AlanCoxShow.com. Yeah, so, how have things been going since you blew up here on the show, Marcel?
No need to blow up, my friend.
What?
It is great. It was all great.
Good. What did we miss? How did you spend your weekend there in Brooklyn?
Well, spending time here, home, relaxing, before I getting self for another food-tastic. We got Valentine's Day coming up, and President's Day, it will be, next Monday?
It will, yes. Monday, 1 week from today, is President's Day. Do you have a particular way in which you celebrate our past presidents?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. President Obama.
Oh, he's the only one?
Yeah.
All right.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about this? Do you know all 4 founding fathers came here in our country in 1776?
Well, I think they were here before that, but there were certainly some moves being made around that time, yeah.
Yeah, there are many times in our nation's history.
Yes, there are.
There are many, many times in our nation's history. Boy, that is true.
Oh,
Truer
man.
words have never been spoken. So you can add to Marcel's CV, Bill, historian.
Yes.
What?
Absolutely. Do you consider yourself an amateur historian?
Ooh, I like that. I'm a historian.
Well, I was simply asking if...
Truth is, I'm a student, I'm a historian, I'm a good old promotional kid on Twitter and social media platforms. I'm a podcaster, too.
Oh, what is it called?
Marcel After Dark.
I guess who don't know where it is. I tried to find out. And
I guess you don't know where it is, podcast.
Wait, Marcel, what's the name of your podcast?
5 things. The 5 things is where people can start the day with the news and information before they heading out the door.
I see. And you provide this for them on Twitter?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if everyone have 5 things, you should follow at USA Today. Let me spell that for you.
USA Today?
T-A-Y.
Wait, could you spell for me again?
USA Today.
I'm a little slow on the uptake. USA Today.
USA Today.
Is it with the number 2?
You
number
as an umbrage.
YOUESSAY.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Marcel, I must be right. Mine says Usadity.
What?
Usatodi. I
Dominic?
wrote it down. Usatodi is what I'm getting. How did you spell it?
Tony.
Tony,
USA Tony. Oh, that's a different publication.
He's number
right.
4 on the 5 Things podcast.
USA Tony.
Hey, it's USA Tony. I got 5 things for you right here.
Pizza in Connecticut, New
Which one?
And I got here in 1776.
Oh, what's the right one?
That is the wrong one.
What's the right one?
It's USATODAY.
I feel like we're saying the same thing. Usatodi is what I'm looking at. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll save that for later on. What are you doing tonight, Marcel? What are you doing tonight? You got dinner plans with a young lady?
Well, I have the Islanders taking on the Capitals in Washington, D.C.
Right. You're an Islanders fan.
Yes. And the New York Knicks lost to Atlanta Hawks in the 4th game winning streak last night in the final overtime.
Oh, my goodness. That final overtime is
There's
always the
pretty
one that
good-
gets them.
There's actually pretty good sports talk for this show.
And I understand I'm a true early morning riser with the Ben Maller Show via Fox Sports Radio.
Now, when do you get up? Marcel, an average day for you, you rise when? When do you get up?
Well, 5 in the morning.
Yep.
I take the shower.
Yep.
I clean off all those body stuff.
All those body stuff.
All those body stuff.
The towel, and even, yes, Vaseline to keep away from my dandruffs and all my skins.
Yeah, you don't want to be ashy.
You don't want to be ashy, do all your dandruffs and all your skins. All right.
Which subway station do you do this in?
I understand.
It's a Subway restaurant, Bill.
Lint. That's gross. That is gross.
Yeah.
You don't like Subway?
What?
Do you enjoy Subway sandwiches?
$5 foot long. Jared.
He's name checking Jared. No, that's a deep dive, Marcel.
I understand.
Yeah.
He,
Boy, whatever happened to
all
Jared?
the Subway commercials all the time.
Whatever happened to Jared, Marcel?
He arrested many years ago.
Oh, he was. For what? For tax evasion?
I do not know. People could saw the news. Jared from Subway arrested. Anytime.
Yeah.
And now, this is going to be a very fun one from myself and Mary. We call it, drum roll please, Mondays with Marcel and Mary on the Alan Cox Show.
Hey! You know, before I was officially a co-host, we would do Merry Mondays, where I would fill in on Mondays a couple years ago.
And
So-
now with Marcel in the mix,
And his name comes before mine. Mondays
picture-
with Marcel and Mary.
the picture has come
He's earned
complete.
it.
He's part of the iHeart family.
What do you say, Mary? Let's have some fun on Monday.
I like fun
We call it-
Mondays. Manic Mondays, if you will.
What?
What?
Mondays with Marcel and Mary. Did I get it right?
You
nailed
sure
it.
did.
You invented
Yes.
it and you got it right.
Fantastic. That
Let's
podcast
do
is going to be
it
6 things from now on.
What?
Exactly.
6 things from now on?
Exactly.
Like news, even pop culture, sports, and
Yeah.
Marcel, let me ask you this. Have things gotten any better between you and your aunt/fiance?
oh no, that's not true. No.
I feel like he hears different questions.
What's that
He does.
again, my friend?
Listen, Marcel, I've got to let you go, but I always appreciate hearing from you, okay?
Yeah, next week, Mondays with Marcel and Mary on the Alan Cox Show.
Woohoo.
I look forward to it. Thank you, Marcel.
Except we're on.
We're always on.
There's Marcel from Brooklyn who checks in now, and I suspect that now that he's branding it, he'll be checking in primarily on Mondays. Mm-hmm. He is
To discuss the weekend and our favorite things, he and I.
being engaged to a family member.
Correct.
All those things.
All the things that he and I
Maybe.
have in common.
The dandruffs and the skins.
And the Vaseline.
Yep.
That's where you need to
Subways.
start looking for the man of your dreams.
The Subway?
In your family.
In my family.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Look at
Maybe.
some cousins and some uncles.
No, I don't have a lot of male cousins, actually.
Well, female
said it had to
cousins
be
then.
male.
Then it could be a real rogues gallery in there.
Hey.
Anyway, he is After Dark Marcel on Twitter, and he is absolutely worth a follow. Follow me for all my updates on all my promotions and breaking news is what it says.
Don't forget about USA Tony.
There you go. Usatidi is okay. I've got a break. I'm going to have Highly Suspect tickets for you after the break. You want to check them out? They're going to do the Agora on April the 30th. Those guys are no joke. So I'll hook you up after. 35192 if you want to.